So, I play a lot of RPGs, and this year I'm hoping to play a lot more. With this year's stacked lineup of RPGs in development across Twitter posts, Kickstarter links, Reddit posts, and beyond, I thought I'd highlight 10 particularly exciting games that I can't wait to play on day one and share what is currently known about the games and their development process. As an added bonus to the experience, I've organized this list of games on a scale from the traditional JRPG gameplay you'd expect to the more absurd, surreal experiences you're always guaranteed to find in the RPG scene, and especially on this YouTube channel. So let's get started. Number 10. Legends of Astravia. Traverse a world of magic in this classic role-playing game full of exciting battles, dungeons, and secrets. Lost within the turmoil of Astravia's past, you and your companions must find a way to unite its people before the cataclysm brings forth another age of ruin. I played a particularly impressive demo of this game almost a year ago, and since then Studio Alemni has improved this game beyond what the demo showed in spades. With the addition of my good friend Fangsoft on the soundtrack as well as a complete shift in the visual style of the game, Astravia offers a familiar retro style and has a ton of heart. There's no release date for this one yet, but it's been a blast following Jaden and Studio Alemni on Twitter and getting real-time updates on the game, something you could do with the majority of the games on this list, so get on your favorite social platforms and follow your favorite game devs right the heck now. I'll wait. Number 9. Beloved Rapture. In development for about a decade now, Beloved Rapture is an indie JRPG that blends modern themes with classic gameplay. Explore beautiful landscapes, fight in turn-based battles, and uncover a ton of secrets. This adventure balances both an intimate coming-of-age story with larger threats looming over the world of Alexandria. Having played a ton of demos offering improvements within the past 2 years, I don't doubt that this game will offer traditional RPG fans an excellent experience. Lately, development has shifted thanks to the addition of Giznads, creator of the awesome ARM 2K3 science project Nihilo. The latest demo offers swimming, fishing, and all sorts of fun new improvements in what I'm sure will be another hype demo experience for me, and eventually a really fantastic full game I can't wait for everyone else to play. You gotta wishlist this one now. Number 8. Kingdoms of the Dump. Speaking of hype, I don't think I've gotten more excited about a forthcoming RPG quite like Kingdoms of the Dump. Join the trash can knight, Dustin Binsley, as he fights his way through the 5.5 Kingdoms. This game is a SNES-style JRPG set in a fantasy world of garbage, created by 2 real-life janitors. Featuring platforming, elevation, character swapping, field abilities, turn-based grid combat, and timed hits. This game is going to be something special. The development team has been sharing lots of updates on social media, and it looks better and better in each post. I've waited patiently for this one, and I can't wait to play as soon as it releases, whenever that may be. Number 7. Small Saga. Without saying too much, this next up-and-coming game has a demo that hit me in the feels so hard that I haven't stopped thinking about it since I streamed it, and that game is Small Saga. The pixel art is incredible, and the game's demo alone touted a larger-than-life adventure with some memorable characters that I can't wait to see more of. As for the story, an angry mouse seeks revenge against the god who stole his tail. It's not very descriptive, but I encourage you to try the demo or watch my video to learn more. This game is an epic RPG of miniature proportions, and much like the other games on this list, offers a really good traditional experience in a not-so-traditional setting. But be careful if you're a cat lover. Number 6. To AERTHEN. Blending traditional RPG tropes, style, and gameplay with a sci-fi story, To AERTHEN is Ephem's follow-up to Ventura, one of my favorite traditional styled RPG games from the past few years. Liberate the world of Aether from the tyrannical Void Lord in this forthcoming epic where I hope, like Ephem's other work, you can maybe play as a dog again in... maybe? Okay, maybe not. Anyway, the game offers a lighthearted story, everything you love from his previous work, and will include a ton of secrets and silly world-building dialogue, just like the previous game. The graphics are incredibly charming, true to the style, and the world already feels pretty huge just from the demos and screenshots alone. I'm sure I'll disappear into this world just like I did in Ventura, and I'm stoked to dive in. Number 5. Astral Guard. Speaking of world building, about 6 months ago I played Astral Guard Table Talk, a precursory experience to the currently in development Astral Guard. In Table Talk, you sit around the aforementioned table with the entire cast of the game, discussing lore and backstory regarding the game's massive universe. Without saying too much, this little game had me excited. A quick promo in the Mother Direct does double duty for that excitement when you see how the gameplay of the game adds another exciting twist onto its RPG Maker 2003 background. Astral Guard is an interplanetary RPG adventure following a group of aliens trying to stop a vicious hive mind from taking over the solar system. Each character is multifaceted and full of history, and I'm sure that if Table Talk is any indication, will be full of unique and interesting lore. The game makes me think of what it'd be like if Mother Cognitive Dissonance was its own thing and fleshed out to 2023 standards. I know that's an oddly specific indication, but one that has me super excited to see more of the game. Oh wait, did this guy say something controversial on Twitter? Seriously? Okay, never mind. Punkitt is cancelled. Moving on. Number 4, Knuckle Sandwich. Knuckle Sandwich was another choice demo I had played that left a lasting impact, but not for the same reasons as Astral Guard Table Talk did. Knuckle Sandwich instead blends the colorful GBA style of games like Mother 3 and WarioWare with gameplay that intersects these influences well. Everything is silly, nonsensical, and doesn't feel too threatening to replay or fail your way through. For someone with a terrible penchant for minigame combat, I never felt too intimidated by this one. After playing the demo, I really can't tell you what to expect, but the game does offer high-octane combat and fantastic visuals that were both as surprising and unique as they were familiar and exciting. The game is brimming with personality and sure to be a memorable experience for anyone who loves nonsensical, plot-driven stuff like Undertale, Everhood, or the also forthcoming Athenian Rhapsody. Number 3. Dog Eat Dog. Okay, vibe check. We're not talking about fun minigames anymore. It's time to shift to something a bit grittier. Okay, a lot grittier. Probably still fun, but definitely grittier. Let's talk about dogs. Well, no, wait. Not my dog. We can talk about her too, but first let's talk about the upcoming Codapill game, Dog Eat Dog. Subtitled Scam to Survive, this game focuses on the unrelenting truths of life and the stress of financial insecurity. In this ethically ambiguous title, it's time to set your morals aside and do whatever it takes to survive. When all you have is nothing, you take from those who have it all. This game feels like if Calunio made a game about Kit Boga, and if you don't know either of these guys, then I have 2 great content creators to share with you, and one massive reason to trust that Coda's next game is sure to be an unforgettable experience. I've been stoked to watch this game develop, and look forward to learning all the tips and tricks needed to scam my way to the top in real life. Thanks for being both an amazing and terrible influence, Coda. Number 2. Octopus City Blues. So what's that? You think that game wasn't tough enough? You don't think that was gritty enough? You want something even grittier? Okay, then let's talk about another gritty city simulator, Octopus City Blues. Perfectly encompassing the color palettes and Super Nintendo styled music of the past, this game looks to be an experience that I really don't have enough words for yet. Enter Octopus City, the last remaining human metropolis in a frozen world. You'll meet the cowardly Kafkarin, a tentacle trimmer living in a giant octopus. Plagued by recurring nightmares, unravel dark conspiracies as the lines between dream and reality begin to blur. You meet eccentric people, learn and spread gossip, and manage your stress in a dynamic world. I've really kept myself in the dark with the other details about this game because I'm super stoked for it and I can't wait to experience it blindly once it releases. After all of those pixelated oddities and upcoming masterpieces, there's a lot of good games to look forward to. If you're an old school JRPG fan and you want to play something challenging and rewarding, you've got options. And if you're just looking to dissociate in some sort of colorful dream world, you got options for that too. But for those of you who love this channel or enjoy a healthy dose of meta-narrative in their game, I offer one final exciting project on the horizon. DZ and Riggy vs. the Worlds 2. That's right, after captivating our community with the first DZ and Riggy game, a full-length Mario-style platformer with 8 worlds, the sequel takes it a different route, offering an RPG experience filled to the brim with references for members of our community and beyond. Sharing frequent updates in our Discord, UPRC's always made really fun games, like Final Fantasy Black Moon Prophecy and Sim Cabby. But this tribute to our online community might be my new favorite game of all time. Worlds in this game include places like Ogre Battle, Mega Man, Kirby, even my RPG Maker game Deluge, and that's only a small sampling. This game might surpass Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in terms of references once it's all said and done. If you're a casual viewer of the Riggy 2K3 broadcasts, you may not be familiar with all the lore presented here, but if you're a die-hard Riggy 2K3 viewer, chatter, subscriber, etc., this game is your game of the year 2023, so stay tuned for updates. And that's it. There's 10 cool games. I hope you check them all out, and thank you so much for sticking through the rest of the video. I look forward to playing these games and more this year, but I'd love to know what games you're excited for in 2023. Leave a comment and let me know what I missed, and I hope you'll be excited to see what I'm cooking up this year too. Thanks for watching!